welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick video just on a neutral eye look for back to school. I'm just doing a little mini back to school series featuring different hair, makeup, well just one makeup look, different hair looks, and a few outfit options and just some simple advice. So wait for some more videos to come. So this video is just a natural makeup look, just a quick one. So basically I want, 2 to 3 step eyeshadow look, throw it on, and a foundation and just kind of go out the door. I know a lot of people are not morning people at all, especially before morning lecture or anything like that. So I thought I'd cater more to you guys. I know when I was in school though, I actually I'm a morning person, so I'd wake up 2 hours before to make sure I was awake, get my makeup done, get my food. I'm very big on breakfast, and just so that I could get into my day, like I'm not rushing. But of course, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. There were times where I would wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I have an hour before lecture, what am I gonna do? And obviously food was more important then. So, or even now, but yeah, so back to my point. Just a quick makeup look, and yeah, anyone can achieve it. I mean, it's very neutral, nude lip, you know, nothing elaborate. I mean, it is school, you're not trying to go, it's not like a huge, you know, look at my face, look at my new look. And honestly, no one has time for elaborate eye looks. And I mean, if you do, good for you, congratulations, that's amazing. But all I know is I was really into studying. I had to be at the library at a certain time. I know I was very on a schedule. So yeah, so I know you guys are so excited to go back to school, back to the library, back to grinding, you know, back to all that stress. But you know what, you're doing an amazing job. And just know that, honestly it is worth it at the end. It'll be worth it. So yeah, let's get into this look. Okay, so at this point we have just been washed up, freshly moisturized, and ready to go. And I'm just going to comb out my eyebrows, or brush them out, whatever you want to refer to it as. And just make sure that they are combed out and ready to line. So I'm going to use an NYC and a dark brown eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to shade in lightly. I don't really need to do a lot of drawing or anything like that for my eyebrows. They're pretty much there. They just need a little bit of a nicer shape. So yeah, just shading it in really lightly. And I'm just going to go over and just brush it up a bit so it looks as natural as possible. So at this point I'm going to use NW40 Studio Finish Concealer with a Sigma concealer brush E70, and just to add more precision to my eyebrows, I use NW50 at the top, and I just conceal the little areas where there's blemishes and whatnot. Yeah, as well as under above my lip area. I have been getting a lot of pimples lately, so I just kind of cover it up so it looks, you know, on point. Now it depends, I either conceal or foundation first, all depends on what I feel like. But right now I'm going to use a NARS Sheer Glow foundation and my beauty blender, and I'm just going to apply a light, and I mean a light coat on my face. A small amount goes a long way with this foundation. It's wonderful and it has really good coverage, but you really don't need that much. And for the average student, to save time, you know, if you don't like to wake up early like me, I'd probably just use a foundation brush and just apply it. I think I'll do another full face routine with a brush instead of a blender. But I do like the precision of the blender. It does look a lot nicer if you really think about it. Look closely. So yeah, just gonna go over my face with that. And like I was saying earlier, you can either do the concealer before or after foundation. I am not a makeup artist by any standards. This is just what I do for my own personal face, and either way I like the outcome of both. And then I'm just going to go with the NW50 concealer under my eyes. I have dark circles under my eyes, so I like to be very precise on how they're covered up. So I've just grabbed my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I'm just applying this all over my lid with the E60 large shader brush from Sigma. This is just to make sure that the eyeshadow stays on all day at school. No worries. Now I'm grabbing Embark from M.A.C. It's matte color, and I'm sorry, I tried to show it, but it wasn't focusing. And I'm just going to apply this on my crease and in a V motion at the outer corner of my eyelid. And just using, I guess it would be a tapered brush. The brushes are from Sephora, there's no name or anything on them, so I'm gonna make them up as I go. So yeah, I guess it's a tapered brush, and I'm gonna use a color from my Ariel Disney palette. So excited to get, and it's Les Poissons, and it's really nice. It's a slight shimmer, but it's still appropriate for daytime. I'm gonna use my eye shading E55 brush from Sigma as well, and I'm just gonna apply this in the inner part of my lid and on top as well, and maybe just a little bit past halfway. Don't want to use don't want it to be too shimmery because it is a daytime look for school, but you do want to kind of I guess a little bit of a glow throughout the day is what you can say. And I'm just gonna apply this evenly and as much as possible, not as much as possible, sorry, as precisely as possible on my eyelid. And then next I'm gonna grab Tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend the look in. Blending is key because you don't want it to be too smoky where it's a night look, but this looks really like natural as it is anyways, so I think we're good. I just applied a little bit more of Embark, just so it's an obvious smoky eye, but not too much. And you could get your favorite eyeliner. I have a Maybelline, I can't even remember the name, it's not even visible anymore on the bottle, but it's not exactly my favorite. I actually had one from M.A.C that was like this, and it was amazing. I just haven't gone back to get it. I got a bunch of other things, just not the eyeliner. This one's a little watery, as you can tell, but it'll do work. It'll do its job for the day. It is a day look, and then I'd probably want it darker. And I'm going to use my Wet n Wild black pencil just to apply on my waterline, and not a lot, literally just a little bit. And I edited out, but I also put in the eyelashes. They're Red Cherry number 82, very natural for the day. And right now I'm also applying Desert Rose from M.A.C. It's a blush, really nice for the day, just a little touch. Want to add a little bit of color. And I'm also contouring my face with Richly Honed, and I'm also using a large angled contour brush, F40 from M.A.C. I'm feeling myself, feeling the music. I was listening to Grown Woman by Beyonce, of course. And now I'm using Cork lip liner and freshly brewed lipstick, and I'm just kind of putting enough that it's just like a touch of lipstick. And just to set my face, I'm using my NARS translucent powder that I featured in a few videos, and I'm putting that all over my face. I forgot to add just a little highlight under my brow. I didn't do the left eye as evenly as I wanted to. The right one looks on point, but I fixed it later. So this is the finished look. A touch of color on the cheek and on the eyelid, but you can barely tell I have any makeup on. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.